It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Vikings and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. It's caught at the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. From the red zone now, Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his fourth. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. A first down throw for Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd and 5. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. The Vikings at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins forced out to his left. And he will be out of bounds here. And it will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down to gets close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Vikings on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is third and goal. Madison is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on third and long, they'll find space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's Madison running on first down. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Cousins again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down at 5. Throwing, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Cousins now. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try to run with Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Alexander Madison as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Cousins on first down. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. Well, they're going to speed things up here. First down, here's Cousins. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. Under pressure, they got him again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
To the air again, it's Cousins. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now Cousins on 4th down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Vikings. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. A first down throw for Cousins. And this will be caught at the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. It fights him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Vikings on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. To throw is Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Cousins. And he rifles one incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Cousins. Past the 20. He's to the 15. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On play action, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, Cousins. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. This one caught by Osborne, right side. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Throwing is Cousins. Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Cousins. And he's unable to haul it in. And that brings up fourth. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down, this is Madison. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Cousins.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Good route here. Black.
Cousins here to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jackson, first play, going to throw.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw is Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Escaping the pressure right. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth. This is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Arrowhead.
Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs' first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At the 34.
Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, "Want to play mistake-free football." Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on the...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out to his left. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Off play action, Fields.
Rolling to his left.
And again back to Komet.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields
steps away. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And this is going to be incomplete.
But he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
They snap it to Fields.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And cooked it up.
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Khalil Herbert
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Cousins to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
Play fake. Cousins. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota.
He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
The slot man in motion right. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
93.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
This one taken in by Olave. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Again, Kamara. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And that's caught inside the 35. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On play action, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jordan Addison, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Kamara up the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 31 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Lutz with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Second down, Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Cousins now on second down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This is caught by Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.